name is Erica Kelly, and I graduated from The Ohio State University in May of last year. I was the president of the running club here from 2012 to 2014. It's such an honor to be asked to speak at Relay for Life here at OSU. I will take the next few minutes to tell you my story. Cancer has had a grip on my life since the beginning. My father was diagnosed with a brain tumor in 1991, and the next year, I was born. Radiation and surgery freed him from the disease, and he lived out his dream of starting his own chiropractic office several years later. Then, on April 24th of 1999, when I was 7 and my brother was just 2 months old, I wrote in my diary, "Dad fell. We want him to go to the hospital, and I am worried about him. What should I do?" Then just 4 months later, on August 13th, 1999, I wrote, "My dad died, and he died because nobody could get him better. And you, God, please help me to be not so sad." Moving forward was a whole new world for my family, and I learned to help my widowed mother take care of my 6-month-old brother. But we made it through. If you have lost a loved one to cancer, words can hardly ease your pain, but I can promise you that time does heal. I often think that if my dad was still here, we would be best friends. I am goofy like him, I love the outdoors like him, and I'm a runner like him. I got his genes for long legs, dark hair, and brown eyes. It seems that I also got his gene for cancer. In late November 2013, during my senior year here at this university, I started finding sensitive spots around my shoulders and head. My doctor put me on steroids for a while, and the problems went away. Then on New Year's Eve, I woke up with vibrating, pulsating pain all the way around my waist and on my head. I found that I actually could not function without steroids. My joints made it hard to walk to class. Puzzled with my various migrating pains, my new rheumatologists ordered scans of my head and neck, but they showed nothing. The medications they prescribed also did nothing. In March, the symptoms started to get severe. The first time the pain became excruciating in my hip joints, I was nearly hysterical. I literally cried out loud in my apartment, "There is something evil inside of me, please help me." I knew there was something terribly wrong. Andrew, my now fiance, took me to the emergency room here at OSU. I sat in the waiting room for hours, gripping the armrests of my wheelchair and grimacing. By the time I was taken to a room, my pain had subsided. This continued for 3 more visits to the ER during March. The doctor simply did not understand the level of pain I was describing, and each time sent me home with pain medications that did not even put a dent in the pain. Finally, my mother and I found a rheumatologist at OSU and begged her to help solve this terrible mystery. After lots of blood work, my new doctor mentioned casually that we would have to rule out the C word. That Monday, I got the call when I was in my apartment alone after class. My doctor told me that she was worried that I had some type of cancer. She had scheduled me an appointment at the James Cancer Hospital for that Thursday. She asked me if I was okay. After a moment of processing this information, I realized that I was not. Thursday morning, a kind greeter saw my mother pushing me in a wheelchair into the James Cancer Hospital for the very first time. He saw my long brown hair, the discomfort in my face, and guided us to registration. He told us simply, "You have come to the right place." The compassionate nurses at the James were the first people in months to understand the level of my pain. They gave me so much pain medication that finally I was relieved. A biopsy revealed that my bone marrow was almost 100% cancer cells, yet only 1 malignant cell had been found in my blood. The terrible pain had been my bones literally bursting with cancer cells. I was diagnosed with acute lymphoblastic leukemia on March 21st, 2014. I started chemotherapy immediately and spent a month in the hospital. Running Club came to my side, as well as family, friends, and my Fleet Feet coworkers. A couple of weeks in, a chemo drug created a blood clot in my brain, which caused me to have seizures and a mini stroke. The time following that was frustrating and depressing for me. Because I was so weak, my mom had to help me shower. I sat on the shower chair washing my long, straight hair, sobbing as I handed my mom chunks of my hair that were falling out of my head. I felt totally defeated. As I went through the struggle of my life, Running Club had my back. They created a Relay for Life team called Team Erica here last year. Team Erica won the Heart and Soul Award because my teammates did not once stop running for me. They also took a ping pong paddle with a picture of my face glued to it to track nationals so I could be in all of the pictures with them. By the end of April, I was in first remission and at home. I had missed my last month of college and canceled 3 medical school interviews. Thanks to my wonderful advisors and professors, I was still able to graduate magna cum laude from Ohio State with a BS in biology. Just a week out from the hospital, I led the College of Arts and Sciences to their diplomas on my pale, skinny, weak cancer legs. So if you were wondering why the line was moving so slowly, now you know. Since I had not completed my chemo regimen due to my blood clot, I needed a bone marrow transplant to make sure the cancer would not return. I was readmitted to the James the whole month of July for a bone marrow transplant. A 28-year-old German man that I have never met donated me a perfect match of bone marrow to save my life. This is just one example of the generosity that I have experienced in the past year. Cancer survivors know that the experience changes their life. It's hard to explain how such an evil malady becomes something like a blessing in the end. It has helped me to see life more clearly. It has given me more free time than I ever would have given myself, which allowed me to realize and enjoy my hobbies and contemplate my future and my values. It has made me sure of my choice to marry Andrew, who took care of me through the worst of this disease. It has helped me feel the love of my family, especially my mom, grandmother, aunts, and my future in-laws, all of whom I am now closer with than ever before. It has helped me to love and appreciate each person, each moment, each night in my own bed, each day feeling healthy under the blue sky. I am blessed to be here tonight to celebrate the lives of those who are surviving cancer thanks to the outstanding research of today, and to remember and honor those who have lost their lives. Thank you.